Hi, my name's Tony Winters. I am the GM of Conference and Event Services at ORU, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Oh, it's nice to have temps above freezing for a change. And to celebrate, we have for you another episode of Explore Tulsa. And we start the show with pizza pie.
Then a little something for your sweet tooth.
Followed by an airsoft battle cry.
Plus art worth the pursuit.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. Welcome back for another Explore Tulsa.
Now, Trish, according to the Pizza Hall of Fame, the first ever pizza place in the U.S. was found in New York in 1905.
Yep, it was Lombardi's on Spring Street.
That's right, and an entire pizza, $1 nickel.
Wow, now if you're looking for the newest pizza place, you'll find it at 91st and Yale.
The pies may not go for a nickel, but they're still worth every penny.
Upper Crust restaurant is based out of Oklahoma City. We serve artisan pizzas with a variety of fresh ingredients that we get fresh every day. I certainly know that all of our ingredients are fresh, so nothing's preservatives, or it's coming straight from our produce company or Benny Keith. So yes, I would say it's more fresh and better for you. It's a brick oven pizza, gas bottom stove, or it sits on the gas stone, and then we have wood that just gives a little bit of flavor, hickory wood that gives flavor to the pizza. Guests have really taken in Upper Crust these last several weeks here in South Tulsa. They've just been really happy to have kind of like more of an upscale kind of pizza sandwich salads, as well as a very nice wine list to choose from. You'll notice when you walk through the doors, our music will be probably what some would think would be a little loud, but it's more just of an upbeat restaurant. We want to smile before you even sit down at the table. We want you to enjoy yourself the moment you walk through the door till the moment you walk out. So that's kind of our upbeat personality. You'll notice we'll be giving high fives throughout the shift and trying to keep each other motivated throughout the shift, but that's what we want. We want not only our employees to be excited about working here, but we also want our guests to be excited when they walk in our restaurant. On Sundays, we have our pitcher and pie day. And so for $20, you can have a pitcher of beer and a choice of pizza. And then on Monday and Tuesday, we'll have our bottle pie night, which is for $25. Again, we'll have a list of pizzas you can choose from, and we're gonna actually have wine on tap here. Well, you'll have a choice of either white or red wine from the tap. House Smith Restaurant Group is who Upper Crust is owned by. We also are Charleston's, Mahogany, Red Rock, Canyon Grill, and there's also a few ins and out restaurants. We've got Louie's, we've got Ted's, and Toby Keith's Bar and Grill. Our mission statement in HSRG is to consistently exceed guest expectations. And that's why I feel like we have different restaurant groups. And by that I say like Charleston's and Red Rock and our Mahogany's and now Upper Crust. They are trying to touch base on what I feel is every food type there is out there. And they want to exceed guest expectations. So they want to make every food group there is to the highest quality level there is.
Wood-fired, thin crust, New York style pies.
Upper Crust has a great atmosphere too. Be sure to stop by and check it out for yourself at 91st and Yale.
I'm gonna work on flipping the dough, in the air, see if Stephen will let me put on a show there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And while you work on that, we'll get ready for some desserts.
See, now you distracted me from my training. So what are we having for dessert?
I thought it'd be a good idea if we stopped in at Cupcakes for a little treat. Next, we return with more Explore Tulsa.
Welcome to White House Mansion, where we are ready to make your event extraordinary.
Located near Tulsa Hills, White House Mansion is country living in the city. This unique, historic mansion is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, party, or holiday gathering. We can accommodate up to 500 guests with both indoor and outdoor options and plenty of parking. If you're looking for a charming, special, and flexible location for your big day,
Call us now to make memories that will last for a lifetime.
Execution, performance, excellence. All the best in the world gathered at one place. Video Revolution. For over 30 years, we've built world-class home entertainment systems, service, selection, and custom installation. Isn't it time you brought home the gold? Video Revolution on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99 or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Hi, I'm Marlo Perkins-Sipes. I'm one of the owners of the Lolly Garden in Utica Square, and you are watching Explore Tulsa.
Hi, we're so happy to have you with us for more Explore Tulsa.
Cut the chit-chat, all right? Let's get on with the cupcakes.
Cupcakes has been around for a few years now, but there's a new owner of this delicious treat.
And while we were talking to Andrea, I snuck cupcakes into the camera bag.
I was kind of just a fan of the cupcake industry for a long time, and then in 2012 the opportunity came up for me to purchase this bakery, and so I took advantage of it and I've had it ever since. It was kind of something that I did at home by myself. I had the paper cut bakery, which is something that I did on my own, but worked full time, and then when this came available I grabbed it and ran. Well, this was actually the original first cupcake bakery in Tulsa, and so it was one that just happened to come available, so it wasn't anything specific. I didn't know that there were any other bakeries in Tulsa at the time, and they've kind of popped up since then. So Kupcakz is just completely owner-owned and operated here in Tulsa. I just really love being here in Tulsa, and I think that this business, because it's been here for almost 6 years, you know, it has good roots and we have a good reputation, and so it's important to me to keep that going strong for everybody to enjoy, and hopefully we'll be able to expand out towards downtown and the Midtown area. And it's just important to me to keep the quality. That's my main goal. Everything's made fresh and we use all ingredients that, you know, are of better quality. So it's just important to me to keep it the best. We have just a complete assortment of cupcakes, from flavors that are very simple, from vanilla to more elaborate ones, which is our cupcakes of the month. This month we're doing like a chocolate Grand Marnier soaked with orange curd center, pink champagne buttercream. So we try to do something that's real special also, in addition to giving people that like just kind of the basic red velvet and chocolate flavors that they love. My favorite is actually the Tropical Bliss. It's a coconut cake and it has a mascarpone cream cheese icing and toasted coconut. I could eat that one every single day. We do a variety of different special orders. We have ways that we can decorate the cupcakes with different fondant decorations. We do piping just with buttercreams. Some people, they want them to where they have images. We can do an edible image, which is made out of rice paper, so we can transfer a photo or something that's, you know, important to them at the time and put that directly on the cupcake and they can enjoy it. So it can be very customized. The people in Tulsa, It's just a kind of a unique area. I feel like being in Oklahoma, I'm not from Oklahoma, I'm from Colorado, and so being in Tulsa has been a real exciting opportunity, and it's smaller, but yet it's big, so it kind of feels like, you know, your neighbor down the street, you see them all the time, even though we live in a city that's large. So.
It's so hard for me to make up my mind. There are so many different flavors.
And Andrea and her staff don't use any preservatives, so you are definitely in for a treat when you visit Cupcakes at 61st and South Mingo, or check them out online at cupcakes.com.
Now, we've already eaten twice today. Don't get me wrong. Cupcakes and pizza, I'm not complaining, but we need to do something that'll, you know, help with the battle of the bowls.
How about an actual battle?
Oh no, you're not gonna kick my butt again.
No, but we can get pretty good workout by getting battle ready with the folks at Airsoft of Tulsa next on Explore Tulsa.
It's ORU like you've never seen before. ORU's Conference and Event Centers invites you to consider us for your next event. With over a dozen venue options and more than 40 years of putting on big shows, we're confident we have just the right venue solution for you. ORU's Conference and Event Services is a full-service operation catering to the needs of the university and the community of Tulsa. Getting married? Then the Prayer Gardens or Christ Chapel can accommodate any size wedding party. Or if your event is all business, ORU has the finest conference, banquet facilities, and equipment in all of Oklahoma. And we have plenty of fun too, with summer camps covering volleyball, soccer, swimming, baseball, and more. Call and find out how ORU Conference and Event Services can be your all-inclusive event venue. 918-495-6400. Come and join us for the Artisan Winter Festival. Good food, good music. Make and take items for the kiddos. Saturday and Sunday, February 22nd and 23rd. 9 to 5 p.m. both days. Shop 15 buildings on 3 acres. Find us 1 block east of 71st and Garnett, behind the Salvation Army store.
At Video Revolution,
we've got today's 3D technology.
Smart TVs.
And I can help you pick the one that's
a larger size TV.
We handle it all here at Video Revolution.
Now people can get
a 90-inch TV.
Locally owned and operated.
Now coming up on a 30-year anniversary.
Customer service is our priority. We have our own service center.
It just brings back enjoyment to watching TV.
And now it's affordable for everybody.
And we sell fun stuff. It's like toys for big kids. Customers that come into Video Revolution are blown away.
Hi, my name is Lisa Bain. This is Mavis Pearl. We're with Joy in the Cause, and you're watching Explorer Tulsa.
If you got a beef with your boss or someone you work with, then you'll be glad you stuck around for more Explore Tulsa.
Things don't have to be that extreme for you to enjoy a little tactical warfare.
No, but it's a great exercise for the body and the action hero in us all.
The largest growing sport in America. It is a sport of basically a live video game. We do a lot of different scenario-based games. We have a 30,000 square foot indoor arena and an 80 acres outdoor course where we do the war games. We also do a lot of games with like kids to learn team building exercises. We've had police departments and all different kinds of shooting competitors come use it as a training tool. It's a very neat idea, you know, with the Airsoft you can, you know, go and, you know, do that force-on-force training, the room entry, and you know that you actually shot a gun and that you shot someone without the mess of paint or with the threat of actual danger. So it gets you a lot more familiar with your guns and with tactics. Well, our big thing is our 30,000 square foot indoor arena, which it's just huge. We have a huge waiting area where there's tables. A lot of people have birthday parties and stuff there so they can set up cakes and drinks and all that kind of stuff. And then the field it's a 30,000 square foot warehouse. There's plenty of different bunkers and objective areas. We actually redesign it about once a month. That way nobody gets totally secure in what they're doing. You know, they might have an area that they're like, oh, I can dominate from here. Well, the next week it might be gone. So they have to learn how to move more. You know, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of different styles of people that play. We have like the ex-military guys who are trained, but it's a little different than, you know, having the battle buddy next to you. You have to have the civilian next to you. We have the little kids that some people are like, oh, they're little kids, you know, they don't know what they're doing, but man, those little kids will surprise you. And they always have the benefits, since, you know, most of the bunkers or some of the bunkers are kind of short, and those kids fit right behind them perfectly. So you got to be on your look to make sure you look down, not just straight ahead when you're going around corners and things. With just some standard thick clothing, like even a sweatshirt, you're barely going to even feel that you got hit. But if you got hit on bare skin, it's like getting stung by a bee or flicked real hard. It's not a big deal. The airsoft guns, they're exact replicas of real firearms, so we carry a full line of real firearms and their accessories. So you can get AKs, M4s, ARs, you know, any kind of style you like, or that favorite gun you played with on Call of Duty. And you can customize it to yourself, you know, put rail systems on it or optics. Any kind of thing that you would do for a real firearm, you can do with an airsoft. Plus, you can customize internally. We have a full tech service here at the shop, so we actually do upgrades and repairs. We can make your gun shoot faster, harder, more accurate, whatever you want them to do. And we have all different grades of guns, from your standard starter guns all the way up to high trademark guns by real gun companies. It's a lot of fun. We love that, you know, it gives some kids something constructive to do, so they're not out, you know, causing trouble. Yes, we are shooting at each other, but it's not in a vicious state. It's a lot of team building. It's educational, and we love being able to do that. You know, Tulsa is a huge area, and there's a lot of different people around here, and there's a lot of people that play airsoft that would have never met just in regular sports or anything. But these are kids that, you know, get to know each other and make lifelong friends and everything.
You know, Trish, there are two types of people in this world: those with an airsoft gun and those who wish they had one.
Yeah, you might want to just go ahead and add that to your Christmas list.
Or I could just rent one at the Tulsa CQB when I arrive for duty.
General patent here means close quarter battlegrounds. Just visit AirsoftTulsa.com to learn all about how you can get involved.
That airsoft is a lot of fun, and manly too.
I know another place you can test your manhood that involves torches, metal, and welding.
Oh yeah, well, count me in.
All right then, next up we'll stop in at the art studio of the Garden Deva, just ahead on Explore Tulsa.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner & Associates.
Aesthetic offers Tulsa the most cosmetic, hidden orthodontic treatment in the world.
That's really the advantage. It's really nice to be the 50-year-old woman who doesn't have braces on the outside of her teeth.
The incognito is back behind the teeth.
As soon as I saw that, it was like a aha moment, like, man, that's how all braces should be.
The staff is excellent. The scheduling is so easy.
It is the latest technology, and you will be amazed at your beautiful smile.
At Video Revolution, our home entertainment experts have been designing custom home theater solutions for both in and outdoor use for over 30 years. From flat panel LED TVs to 4K projector systems, the top name brands are here at Video Revolution. That same electronic expertise we also apply to our business communications network, from boardroom automation to video wall presentations. Video Revolution, Tulsa's headquarters for the best selection and installation of cutting-edge technology.
Welcome to White House Mansion, where we are ready to make your event extraordinary.
Located near Tulsa Hills, White House Mansion is country living in the city. This unique, historic mansion is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, party, or holiday gathering. We can accommodate up to 500 guests with both indoor and outdoor options and plenty of parking. If you're looking for a charming, special, and flexible location for your big day,
call us now to make memories that will last for a lifetime.
My name is Brian. I'm the general manager at Sky Zone, and you are watching Explore Tulsa.
Hey, I'm glad you're here for more Explore Tulsa. Check this out.
That is very nice. Did you get that from the Garden Diva?
Well, sort of. It was a Christmas gift from a good friend of mine who actually hooked us up with the Garden Diva.
I like it. You can use it for a business card holder or for your books.
I like to put my iPad on it or to put my gum between chews.
What do you say? Let's see what other really cool things we can find at Lisa's studio and shop.
I was raised around a machine shop, so I was raised around sparks and metal anyway, crawling. I mean, you know, that size. My grandfather had a machine shop, and then when he died, my mother inherited it and turned it into something else. So I was always around it, but I hadn't really learned how to do anything. And I went to go visit a friend that was studying art. It was, you know, when I was college age. He was out in California, and I fell in love with this plasma cut work. And I was like, well, how do you do this? And so he told me how to do it, and I came back and was like, oh, I have most of these tools right here, and just literally started and never stopped. So I would walk around, I'd be like, that's beautiful. I had no idea that car parts were so cool, you know, like those springs and all those little shapes. So yeah, I mean, it all still totally inspires me, and I'm always interested in metal art and people that are doing welding and what they're doing. And I mean, I have a lot to learn. I mean, I've been doing this for 16, 17 years. I am self-taught, so you know, we just kind of figure stuff out as we go. Really, what I wanted to be when I grew up was a poet, and I couldn't figure out how to make a living at it, so I started making a living. And then missed that, and so I've kind of incorporated poetry into this all along. But I was going to Johnson Atelier at the time, which is like our Waterworks today. It's a city arts program, and I learned basket making and silk screening, and I mean, I was doing that kind of stuff. And because I was a single mom and I was always trying to make a living, I would turn those fun projects into money. I would learn to silk screen t-shirts, and I would figure out somebody to buy them. And you know, it's just how my brain, I guess I've got both sides of that thing going. I got a big contract right away with Better Homes and Gardens. And so I was knocking out, you know, huge dollars of stuff pretty soon. So I realized right away, I can do this, you know, and then I just was literally recycling boxes from around town. I mean, I didn't have a lot of money, so I was just trying to figure out a way to do it. And eventually now I've got 7 employees. I mean, at the time I was hiring one person, then another person to help me. And the biggest thing is the computer age. I mean, I still don't understand it. I hire young, smart people that do. But for instance, in that, I still hand cut and hand draw what I do as an art process. But if, as a business person, if you came to me and you wanted 1,000 or 100 of your logo, I could make that for you because we scan it in the computer, we move nodes around, it talks to the system, I have a CNC machine and it cuts it out. So as a business person, I'm a lot more profitable. The first step is a design, as a drawing. So if I can put it on paper, then I transfer it to the metal, and that's done with soapstone, and I just draw it out, and then I use the torch and cut it. And then from there, it's cleaned, the metal's cleaned with a sort of a wire wheel brush. Then it's welded, then it's maybe in some kind of a clear coat or a paint. Right? The bench I'm sitting on is actually powder coated. Right now this piece behind me is kind of abstract and it's movable, and so that's totally strays from what I've been doing to make a living all these years. Deva means happy spirit, and so the work, you'll notice, it's like these cheerful little kids, and so that's kind of what I've done. You know, when I first started I had 4 little kids and they were sort of my inspiration, and so it's hard to get away from that because that's what people recognize me as, but when I can break free and do this kind of just totally abstract, pulling it out of whatever, it brings me some joy as an artist. The Well, Tulsa's happening. You know, there's no doubt about that. Tulsa's a great place to be as an artist. I mean, I have this amazing, huge studio for pennies on the square foot, pretty much, you know. So it never was really an option to leave, although I love to travel. I like to leave for 3 months at a time and be inspired by other cultures and other ways. You know, I have 4 kids that all live here right now, and I have grandkids, so it's not even in my thought process to move this studio somewhere else.
That torch thing is so cool. It's like you could sketch out, you know, any design you like.
Did Lisa let you use her torch?
Yeah, but I probably should have taken the lessons first. Looks like she's gonna need a new garage door.
If you're interested in taking lessons with Lisa or want to learn more about her art, visit GardenDeva.com.
Don't ask about her garage door.
Stick around, there's more Explore Tulsa just ahead.
The engineer and the artist. They usually live in different worlds, but when they work together, well, that's when you can get something really new, something special. Because when great thinkers work with great doers, 1 + 1 can equal 3.
PlayStation on your own time. We're trying to shoot a movie here.
Sorry.
All right, sound ready? Slate in. Go.
Since we began, our artists and engineers didn't set out to make electronics or films or music. We set out to make you feel something.
Hi, I'm Renee Powers with Cookies by Design, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Be sure and join us next week on Explore Tulsa when we meet Dr. Robert Zellner and learn all about how he got into business.
We want to thank Stephen and his crew at the Upper Crust for moving into the neighborhood and bringing us some great pizza.
Thanks to Andrea and her staff for putting the yummy into Cupcakes, and to John and the soldiers at Airsoft Tulsa for giving us a fun way to do battle.
Plus, thanks to Lisa for sharing with us her great works of art at the Garden Deva.
Remember, if you missed any of the show, you can always catch us at exploretulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
Hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus, remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs.
And we welcome Explore Tulsa's newest title sponsor, Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
Home of the 2-pair for $129 deal with 2 locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.